Call and Post actually started in Cleveland, Ohio, but from Columbus it also spread to Cincinnati and many other cities here in Ohio.
There were locations in Dayton, Akron, Youngstown, Sandusky, Toledo. There were at least 9 different locations for the Call and Post. They actually opened the offices in May of 1962 at 1102 East Long Street.
Amos Lynch, he was deeply rooted in the community, and he always made sure he spoke of positive influences in this community, such as East High School, so many great academics and athletics that they took place there. Mr. Lynch was heavily committed to sharing the positivity of this community. Didn't want to talk about a lot of the negative plight and things that were going on. He wanted to shed light on the greatness of the Near East Side and all African Americans here in Central Ohio.
What we have here is what we would call the photo morgue for the Columbus Call and Post. So these are as far as we know, all of the images from the newspaper starting as far back as 1962 and up through 1995. So we have years of amazing images of the community. And for a decade that we don't have a record of the newspaper. We do not have microfilm or physical copies of the Columbus Call and Post for 1962 through 1972. No one does. So these photos are all we have left of that time period. The process is we're the partner of the King Arts Complex to help them digitize these wonderful photos and get them online. So we'll come over and we'll pick up a batch of photos, and they actually are in these envelopes still as they were from when they were used for the newspaper. And so we'll actually still see them in the envelope. They've got the date on the side, and we'll just pick up a whole drawer of these and take them back to the library. And we're not only helping to digitize them and get them online so more people have access to them, but also get them in acid-free folders so that we can help preserve them for the future. So, this one actually has an issue of the newspaper in it as well.
So lucky one.
And what date is that newspaper?
This newspaper is Saturday, March 27th, 1976.
This might actually be
It's
from the
Anna.
set of Affirmation.
And
It's
that's Anna
Anna
Bishop.
Bishop and Marianne Williams.
This is history. First time seen since 1976. It's
Oh, and Kojo took
This
it.
is a Kojo photo.
This is a Kojo Kamau photo of his wife, Dr. Marianne Williams, and Anna Bishop. Some of the earlier ones, there was actually a stamp on the back of the photo, but these actually have the tags taped onto them, and they tell us basically the small caption for the photo, and then tells us the size of the original, what section and page of the newspaper it would be on, and then the date for the newspaper that it would have been printed in. Kojo Kamau is a fantastic Columbus photographer, and he and his wife, Dr. Marianne Williams, started ACE, Art for Community Expression, and they also started the Afro Fair. They did so much for the Black community. ACE was integral to making sure that Black artists were able to get their work out and sell their work and get recognition for what they've done when other galleries were not willing to show Black art. Curtsy practice, Hurley at East, Miss Corinthian pageant.
Archie Griffin's graduation photo
Oh my gosh.
from The Ohio State University. What a treasure.
Every time you open up an envelope from the Columbus Call and Post, there's just so many amazing gems.
And look
You
at this.
recognize how many people, oh
Go
yes,
to the next one. So
you can see. This is the
from
image.
photo to newspaper.
And you can actually see the marks on many of the photos to show how they were going to crop it and how it would end up looking in the newspaper.
For years, no one's had the opportunity to fully go through each photo. So we're so happy to have the opportunity to do so now.
And again, we don't have the newspapers for the first decade of the Columbus Call and Post. So the library is also looking for any help that people have with identifying who people are in some of these photos. Because again, most of the time, all we have is the information that are on these tags here, which often don't name the people in the photograph. And this was actually when some officers were being installed for the Mount Vernon District Improvement Association. And right here in front, we have Edna L. Bryce, and she was a florist in the community for decades. And she was integral to getting the Mount Vernon area the way that it was and the thriving business community that it was. She was a part of the Small Business Association as well, and she was on their advisory council at one point. She's an amazing community leader, and we see her here with other officers being installed for the 1970 Mount Vernon Improvement Association. We also have this one here, which is actually the Tribbett building. And what I thought was really interesting about this is you can see the office for Pierce & Son Florist and Photo Studio, which is one of, I would say probably the most prominent photographer for the Columbus Column-Post. So many of these photos will have a Pierce & Son stamp on them. And then we've also got this great parade photo. So this was an Elks parade, and you can see this is on East Main Street, close to, I think, Miller Avenue and Main. And you can see several businesses here. Flossie's Shrimp House, which I believe was at 1432 East Main Street.
Those were iconic landmarks, but these are forgotten stores, forgotten restaurants, and the photos allow them to live on forever.
These photographs are ones that we've already digitized, so we've changed them over from those envelopes to these acid-free folders. And yes, with each photo, especially with this one where we have businesses clearly shown in the photo, we will do research in the Columbus Column-Post because it is fully online and searchable. And then we will also use city directories and other resources to help us learn what businesses these are, how long they were there, and give us more information. We actually have over 4,000 images already digitized and online for the King Arts Complex collection. And this one here is special to me. It was one of the first ones that we found and had a celebrity in it. It has Muhammad Ali, and we can see him here in the back of the photo, and he's taking just a group picture with local kids in the area. It's actually from late September, early October of 1968, and we know that this is when Muhammad Ali was being accused of draft dodging, and he was actually in Columbus because he was supposed to have a boxing exposition, but the Columbus Boxing and Wrestling Commission actually denied him the permit he needed to box here, and Mayor Sensenbrenner said that they do not want someone who is a draft dodger here in Columbus. And so we can see the juxtaposition of him being here and spending time with the community and the kids and taking this photo with them, and that appearing in the Columbus Column-Post versus what was happening around this time and the coverage that we were seeing. While there's still a version of the Column-Post being published now digitally, the version that Amos Lynch was really involved in kind of came to a head at 1995 is when Amos Lynch left the Column-Post and started his newspaper, the Columbus Post.
I would say Amos Lynch was a visionary. For him to bestow upon the King Arts Complex to have all of the photos that we have to display is just the beauty of him making sure that the history lives on forever. Because the photos, even though people in the community were going through some tough times, you see a lot of love, you see a lot of happiness, you see a lot of community togetherness, in which is more needed today more than ever.